how's it going? I'm Adam and welcome to my channel. Well, it's been a while since I went out to shoot without doing a film stock or a camera review. It has also been a while since I have taken anything that I'm sort of happy with. Now, in order to change that, I think I may need a change of scenery. I have lived in Poland for so many years, but sadly I mainly visited the more bigger and popular cities here, such as the capital, Warsaw, or the legendary Three City, where in fact there are a lot of beautiful and charming villages here that some may have never visited or even heard about. Sorta like me with the gym. So just like Ash starting his Pokemon journey, it's time to leave my hometown for a bit and visit new and interesting places. Except my Pikachu would be the Mamiya M645. That analogy sounded better in my head. Let's just start with the video. My buddies Matthew, Yar, and I got in our vehicle, struggling to get some B-roll. We arrived to the town of Bolków, which is located in the southwest part of Poland with a population of nearly 5,000 people. I'm going to be loading some FP4 in the Mamiya M645. Now, I am a huge black and white shooter, but I have never shot FP4. I know that it has a pretty die-hard fan base. So yeah, we're gonna find out what all the rage is about. Hoping it's good. Pop this bad boy into the oven, close the back, wind it 10 times, and ready to go. One of the first things we saw was a lamppost wearing a top hat. Lampposts from other towns must be jealous. After we said goodbye to the fancy lamppost, we headed on towards the town square. FP4. It shares a really clean and sharp film stock, giving pleasant, barely noticeable grain, and even good contrast. But I did have to up the contrast a bit to get it to where I like it. But yeah, for the price that it's currently going for and the results that you get, I sort of get the hype. But the only caveat for me would be the 125 ISO, especially now. If I wanted to shoot this film stock during the winter time, I would probably need one of those 7 Artisan 0.95 lenses. And yeah, going that low isn't a good way to live. I like this photo. This photo works thanks to the wide 35mm lens on the Mamiya. I was able to capture the side of the car and the buildings on the left that is sort of creating this leading line towards the town hall in the background. So just like any food offered to me, I'll take it. That's gonna be a banger. We finally made it to the town square, and I gotta say, it was really beautiful. A lot of flowers, greenery, and colorful buildings. It really is a place where I can see myself taking a stroll during the day, or simply just chill. So in 1312, the Duke, Bernard Świdnicki, gave the town its name, Bolków. It was named after his late father, Bolków I, the Severe, thanks to its favorable location and the kindness of rulers. Not my words, but the official websites. The town developed fast, having soon become a trade and craft center. Later on, they fell under the rule of others and were hit by many disasters, like floods, epidemics, fires, strong earthquakes, and even war, which slowed the development of the town for many years, but they endured. Now it has a lot of tourist attractions, a bunch of people are proud to call it their home, and they even have idiots like me making below average YouTube videos in it. We finished visiting the town square and it was time to visit the castle, with a couple of stops along the way. Alright, so there's a house right here. It looks really cool, plus we can see the landscapes. Now, I have an extremely wide lens. I think it's a 21mm equivalent to 35. I wish I had a 28. It's a bit too wide, but it could work out. That might be the one. Give me my camera. I like this photo. The composition is great, the layering is quite nice, and the trees on both sides make your eyes focus more on the subject. And I'm gonna put a roll of Ektar 100 in the Mamiya M645. It's just so colorful here and just beautiful architecture and landscapes. And I know we're gonna go to a castle, so we're gonna have a great view. So Ektar is definitely the way to go. All right, it's time to pop in another pie. Okay. We made it to the castle of Bolków. It was built in the 13th century, and apparently it was even a fan of heavy metal. That's what Gothic architecture means, right? We made it to the top of the tower. Not gonna lie, seriously need to work on my cardio. Okay, this view was kind of worth it. So the first 4 shots on Ektar was sorta meh, but these 2 shots sorta made the cardio worth it. It sorta looks like it could be a postcard for the town. The saturation and composition are just great, and it helped that the lighting wasn't too shabby. So if they ever add an elevator to this place, I definitely would love to shoot it again. So with like an hour of light left, we headed on to another castle in the village called Świny, which is around a 20-minute drive from Bolków. It was a stronghold / castle, and apparently the first mentions of this place were noted in the 10th century. Yep, it's almost as old as some of the film stocks in my freezer. Let's cap off. One thing that's really cool about this castle, you actually get to learn something. Plumbing in the good old days. That's the end of the roll and the video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Now, I know this video was a bit different, but I hope you like it. Now, I do love doing film stock / camera reviews, but in the future, I definitely want to do more slice of life / travel and getting to know a new place sort of videos. You know, so I don't have to be tied down to a specific camera or film stock all the time. So, did I get photos that I enjoy? Definitely. But did I get photos that will go into the imaginary portfolio? Not sure. Maybe these 3 photos. I think the composition is great and gives a somewhat moody feeling. The layering is nice with the road in the front, the house in the middle ground, and the landscape in the background. And I guess these photos are cool. It's nothing special or original, but the colors are amazing and it truly does look like a postcard. To be honest, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. Anyway, if anything, I hope this video inspires you to visit lesser known places in your country You just might find some hidden gems if you do. Thank you to Matthew and Yara for the great time and bearing with me with that whole B-roll fiasco thing. It was a stressful car ride. So yeah, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Take care. I actually misfired twice and lost 2 frames on Kodak Ektar, which is more expensive than gold nowadays. Not the film stock, but literal gold. So yeah, that kind of sucked.